2000 Subaru Impreza came to this shop. They did a timing belt. After the timing belt, the air conditioning did not work. So I hooked up. When I hooked up my gauges, I left the last shop and I had 34 psi of dry nitrogen in my gauges. As soon as I hooked it up, it went to 0 and I heard a hiss. No need to go to a big machine, no need to go to a vacuum pump, no need to put in refrigerant. You don't have to spew out. When you hear a hiss, you don't have to spew out refrigerant to the air to find it. That's why you use dry nitrogen, cheap, easy, fast. Right there. You couldn't see that before. I added a little dye to the system. That was not visible before, and down here at the back on the high side, it's leaking at both. So they pulled them off and spewed the refrigerant out to the atmosphere, put them on. He used the impact. I tried to take them off, but they're on, they're so tight. Tells me that somebody used an impact to put them on. Subarus anyway are a real common leaker. This is actually a pattern problem on Subaru. And I'll take them apart and find out if the O-rings were scuffed from being removed, or they were dried up, and they'll be flat and square. Instead of a nice round O-ring, it'll actually be flat and square and toasted because they had an O-ring problem. That's it. Just showing you that you don't need to waste refrigerant to the air, because if you have dry nitrogen, big leaks like this you can find really fast without even bringing over the machine, or wasting refrigerant, or just contaminating our air with more refrigerant that we don't need into the air. Next video.